Two P's, guys. How you doing, fam? My poes and poets. This is El Gargain. This is El Gargain's Cookie World of Fashion. Today, man, we got something special for you today. I don't know if you noticed, but right now I got the, I got the holy apron on. That means we about to get busy right here. Got the apron on. I got the work. When you playing a sport, you sweating. You gotta put your wristband on like tennis. You gotta get your headband on to grab the sweat, because we about to put that work in. So I got the measuring tape on. We about to put some work in. So today, what we're gonna do, our demonstration today for you guys is that we're gonna put a custom piece together, and we're gonna show you how we come up with and how we layer it out, how we layer what you call the holy rose, which is our P rose and P skulls. So that's what we in effect what we're gonna do right now. So you see, I have my rivets over here, which is the skulls. I have the back parts of the rivet. We also have our spikes over here. And these are the screws that go into the spikes. And so we're gonna put all this stuff together, and we're gonna manufacture and put together what you call a P rose and P skulls jeans. And let me give you a little heads up too, because I'm gonna have to take off the Gucci's and put on the things good looking, y'all. Peace to Lord Lucky Brazzi. Peace. Team Plexo Entertainment. Let's go. Free Plexo Boy Pesh. Go to Spotify, check out Demon Time at Plexo Boy Pesh. Check out Demon Time Remix featuring Stunner Dior. She the queen. She out in Ghana repping. She should be back for New York Fashion Week. Shout out to At The Real Stunner Dior. Shout out to all the management team at Plexo Boy Entertainment. So I'm about to put on my time, take off the Gucci's and put on the Tom Fords. So the whole thing, like I said again, we about to we about to customize one of our jeans. And this particular jeans I have bought a couple of blanks when me and BC, which is our illustrator, shout out to Dynamic Imagination, my illustrator, we went to Morocco a year and a half ago, a couple years ago, went to Morocco, and we was in Marrakesh. While we was in Marrakesh, we was in the Grand Hotel Savoy. The hotel is a beautiful place. It has its ups and its downs, but it was under reconstruction still, but it was a beautiful place overall. We enjoyed time in the Grand Hotel Savoy. One of the bonuses is that there's an art gallery on the first floor, a lit artesian. The brother came, actually, you might go on the post and see, his name is MS Jabel Masad Jali Abdul. MSS Jali Abdul. Abdul Jail. This brother, he greeted me with open arms. He welcomed me to see all his artwork, and also bring me to the inner workings of where he keep his art at, and give me the plug. So if y'all interested in some art from Morocco, let a brother know. I can get you some straight raw paintings from different artists, in particular this artist himself. I'm gonna tag him on my stories. You can follow up with him. I'm gonna tag some of his paintings. But his art is illustrious. It's three-dimensional. It's realistic, and it's beautiful. And it gives you the mystique of Moroccan women and Moroccan beauty and Moroccan holiness, because he infuses the Islamic Berber fever or fervent faithist in a faith. I would say not faithist, but he gives you the fervent allure that Morocco appeals, like going back to the time of Humphrey Bogart. So, like, when you thinking about romanticism, his art spells that out for you, and it's beautiful. But what we're going to do today is, before I even get there, one things about the bonuses that the Savoy Hotel had, it has a big mall right next to it, and inside one of the malls it has what you call wholesale manufacturers. These wholesale manufacturers have denim jeans. They also have it's a store inside the mall that sells wholesale wholesale, what they call, not retail, but wholesale retail brands like Celine, like Versace, Hermes, and I was shocked when I went in there, yo. I was literally shocked to see all these fashion designers in this wholesale store. But they had it, retail stuff at wholesale prices, and you could buy it in bulk too, and it was authentic, not no bootleg. They had mad Ferragamo sneakers. They had what other sneakers they had? They had Ferragamo, Philippe Plein. They had the Celine. They had what was the other sneakers they had? They had a whole bunch of different sneakers in there, all exotic sneakers in there too. But another key store that's a wholesale manufacturer out there was what you would call it? It's called S Tannery. S Tanneries now is a manufacturer from Casablanca though, but it gives you all the butter leathers that you want. The pants, the jeans, the blazers, even the hats, gloves, whatever you want. S Tanneries in Casablanca. Yo, it's not Casablanca. I'm sorry, it's Marrakesh too. My bad. I'm sorry, because they made the jeans for me while I was in the hotel waiting for them, and they delivered it to us. They delivered it to us too. They delivered me and BC. BC got a pair. BC got a pair of shoes, custom made. Gina, shout out What the Deuce, Gina, What the Deuce. Her cousin got, or brother, I'm not sure, it's her cousin, I think. Her cousin had got a custom blazer made, and I got a custom pair of leather jeans made. And they didn't make it all baggy and sloppy. It fit perfect, slim fit, not skinny but slim fit, and I love the jeans. So with that, you know what I mean, I got when I went to the denim wholesale, and I got these blanks from them. These blanks, and this is the one I'm gonna use to show you I already began the process already before I got on air with you guys. So this blank is one of their blinks. Look at that. You know what I mean? It's one of their blinks. You know what I mean? And it's not what they call, it's not stretchy either. It looks stretchy, but it's not. And it's relaxed, super relaxed, distressed. You see the holes there. And boom, I already began the fabrication. I already began the application of the rolls already. So what we about to do with this blank is we about to put it together and assemble it. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna start off first with, I gotta take off these. So now we get into the customized aspect of it. You know, take the Gucci's off and put the Tom Fords on. Voila. Now I can see much more clear. So let me get my sewing needle out. Got my sewing needle out, see? So y'all gotta be patient with me, man. We about to get busy. Show you how it is inside the shop. This is the El Garagain shop. This is for y'all that just joined, man. This is El Garagain Cookie Roller Fashion. And what we're doing here is, man, we're giving y'all a demonstration of what it's like in our shop, in our tailor shop, and how we do customized pieces for our customers. I mean, right now we're about to customize one of the blanks that we got from Marrakesh when we was at the Savoy in Marrakesh. You know, in this piece, the way customized is jeans, a pair of jeans, a pair of black denim jeans, distressed jeans, and we purchased it from one of the factories inside of the mall that they had in Marrakesh, at the Savoy Hotel, the Grand Savoy Hotel in Marrakesh. You know, so you see me nervous, putting a thread through the needle, like putting a camera through a needle. You know, I also, being able to talk about camels and a thread through the needle, you know what I mean? Not to mention, you know, a camel in a negative light, but in a positive light. I was looking at a TikTok the other day. You know what I mean? Shout out to our TikTok dancers at Mariah, Ambitious Mariah. Shout out to her. You know what I mean? Thank you for, you know, adorning our Cookie Monster hoodie. You know what I mean? Letting people see the brand, letting them see that, you know, that you sponsor and you supported us, and we support you at the same time. But what I was saying about the eye through the needle, stick a camera through the eye, can't go through the eye of the needle. I was watching a TikTok show. It was showing us that when the scriptures was talking about that, it actually was talking about a small door. When you enter into a new town or city or kingdom, they had what you call this big iron door. And within the iron door that opened up, it can't open up too, they had a small partition that opened up like a regular door. and that was called the needle. Wow. And that in order for a camel to enter it, you had to unload all the materials that the camel was carrying before you could let the camel go through. So this is what they were saying it represents when it said a camel can't go through the eye of a needle, because you have to unload it first. Wow, that's deep. That's very deep. So what makes that important is that we're talking about the scriptures now. You got to go to the scriptures. So the rows represent the scriptures as well. Because, you know, when you go to the New Testament, let me show you something that's very important. In the New Testament, it said that they had crucified the Christ, or Jesus Christ. And along with crucifying him, it was two others they crucified with him. There was a murderer and a thief. In this day and time, man, you will notice, you'll find that the righteous are always coupled with the murderers and thieves. Or it's called a murderer and thief because the people that are against the righteous always form what you call a monopoly in removing the righteous, because they feel that you're going to murder them and you're going to steal from them. And what they mean is that you're going to steal from the economy by bringing with your new teachings of fairness and equity. You're going to you giving justice to the poor. You're going to deny those who are in power and authority. You're going to deny them their riches, their fortunes, by giving the poor equitable sustenance to provide for themselves. You get it? And so that thus you're murdering them. That's why they put you with the murderers and thieves, because this is what they feel you're doing to them. So we at St. John Polo Posse, that was our intention when we was shoplifting, boosting, and that the name that me, Ms. Low, and G Life made up, GN. Get it? G Life, G Light, GN. Okay, so, and GN also mean, oh, you trying to G me? Mean gas you up. You get where I'm coming from? Like when you try to persuade somebody, you try to convince somebody to do something, it's like GN, because you're always trying to persuade the customer rep to listen to what you're saying, so you could persuade them to move in certain ways that could allow you to form like an illusion, so that way you can take what you want without them realizing that they're helping you take what you want. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, you know what I mean? It's key what I'm talking about here with St. John Polo Posse, because when we was invading the caverns of Ralph Lauren's Safe Key, the security guards were like the Great Dragon, like in the movie The Hobbit, in Smaug, Desolation of Smaug. Smaug was the D's and the detectives, and we were like a little hobbit trying to get in we were trying to get the eye of Oricon. You know what I mean? That crystal. You know what I mean? So that we could hold it up when we come home, we could hold it up to everybody. Look at my logo. My logo is the best logo. Who dare come outside and challenge my logo? With this logo, I reign supreme. And that's what it was like, yo, when we came on the block in 86, or late 86, early 87, with that big flag. I used to come out, I ain't gonna lie, come outside, boom. Know what I mean? With the big flag on, 1986, 1967, 1987. And when I raised that flag, and if you ain't have a flag to fly with me, then, you know, I made it to the top of the mountain and posted that flag. You had to sit down if you just had that uni and you just had that crown. Because at that time, the flag had knocked out of position, knocked out the box, the crown, the crest, crown, and the universal badge. It was top at that moment until something else came out and knocked it out the box. So the whole idea when we used Polo Posse was get the newest piece. Know what I mean? But nevertheless, though, the key thing what I'm trying to understand is that look how the scriptures was entwined with what our political plight was back then. It's the same thing today. If you're righteous and you stand for something, the capitalists gonna gun you down and say you're trying to steal from them, you're trying to murder them because you're trying to take away their profits. Same, it's nothing changed today. So with this rose is very important, because this rose, it symbolizes R-O-S-E, right? But we put R-O-Z-E. Know what I mean? Rose, whatever have you. But the rose also signifies Rosy Cross. You say, why Rosy Cross? Because when those three were put on the cross, what was put on their heads as well? It it was thorns put on their heads. Know what I mean? Thorns put on their heads. So these thorns, we represent it as the spears, as the 2 P's. Know what I mean? Cause this is what when we were like I said in the book, when we was juvenile, I was even an adolescent. When I was a juvenile, when we would ride the trains, we would go to Radio Shack and get these in the hardware store and get these orange razors that would click, 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 and we called them the click clicks. And we used to have those on us, so when we on the train and we come against the Deceps who's carry the hammers, we would be ready to go to war with them. So this is how we look. That's why we got the spears, cause we have the razors while y'all got the hammers. You get it? Know what I mean? And we ready to slice y'all up at any moment, above and below. That's why you see the 2 warriors. You know what I mean? You see the 2 warriors on the bottom, above and below. We ready for you. We covering all 4 corners because we want to protect all 4 quarters. You get it? From unrighteousness. Boom. That's why you see it's 4 roses, meaning we rising from all 4 corners and we resurrecting the spirit from all 4 quarters. That's why it's 4 skulls. Know what I mean? So that's very important. Those little nuances of spirituality is very important because that's what fashion is all about. Fashion. Get what the word fashion means. Fashion means to mold something. It said in the beginning was the what? See, when you look at in the beginning, the earth was what? Void, and the spirit of the Lord dwelt upon the depth of the water. And then he began to what? Fashion it. He started to fashion the spirit, fashion the light, fashion the water, fashion the land. It's like a piece of clay. Light being guided, water being situated so it could fit inside of a vessel. Water and earth being pieced together to make something earthen vessel to make what? A seed can grow inside of it, can grow in it so we can have vegetation. But in order to have vegetation, you needed the what? Sun, moon, and stars. So from those metrics, we got mathematics. You got verticals, horizontals, you got symmetry, and thus you got fashion and clothes, the ways to hunt. You know what I mean? That's why you see me with this apron on right now. You know what I mean? The 1st degree. But anyway, my apron is also, see? I mean, I got little hairs on my apron, if you understand that. But yeah, man. So we here with you, man. So I want to just spill that holy cross. You get it? Rosy cross. That's the first phase of it. So now what we about to do is we about to sew in the rose because it's already attached, but we gotta sew in the loose parts to make sure it's stitched in. It's called stitching. You're doing the stitching part. You know what I mean? So I always come from the top. I don't usually come from the leg, the bottom of the leg, because it's too tight down there. So what I do is when we stitching it in, I always use the gold thread to make it stand out more. And this is the protector to protect your finger, so that when you stick in the needle through, it won't hurt you. You won't stick yourself, because you don't want to be having to put tissue and band-aids on your finger the whole time. So we start from here. We always start from a main part and the center part, then we stitch outwards. You know what I mean? We stitch outward. So it's actually fun when you're sewing. You hear me, guys? It's actually fun. I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. It's meditative because you gotta sit still. You gotta focus. Because you don't want the thread to get tangled up, and that's how life is, man. Life can get very tangled up at times, man. And you miss your focus. You miss your point every time when you're moving too fast, or you're not breathing right. I mean, breathing right, I ain't talking about just inhaling and exhaling, man. Breathing right is moving right, man. If you move right, you breathing right, man. And sometimes if you move wrong, what happened? You could lose your life. So it's very important that you guard how you breathe, man. You guard how you move, man. You gotta move right, man. Like in the game of chess, man. You don't get checkmated so easy. Make it hard for the opponent, man. That way, if you do get checkmated, you got a chance to play again. Don't just get checkmated and it's over and you're gonna get a second chance, man. That's why it's important, man. I always tell brothers and sisters, man, take time, man. Take like 20 minutes before you go outside. Get your life together. Get your thoughts together, man. Look, get your life together. Getting your life together don't mean take it forever. It just means to relax 1 minute, get your thoughts clear, and then refocus, and always think about your attention span. That's why I said 20 minutes. If you can focus your attention on your goals throughout the day just for 20 minutes, you'll master the day, man. Because it only takes 20 minutes to mess up your whole life. Word. 20 minutes to lose a relationship. 20 minutes to gain a promotion in your job. It takes 20 minutes to be in a train station and make one wrong move, and boom, next thing you know, you messed up. Like just now, I messed up. I don't know how I messed up, but I let me secure this. See, always secure your needle. I mean, I'm doing this. I'm talking with y'all. This is like, this ain't my first time doing this is my first time being live sewing. You know what I mean? I messed up over here somewhere. A little nervous. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, forgive me for being nervous. It don't seem like I'm nervous though, but I am. I'm trying to untangle this now. Let's see if I can untangle it easily. It's coming. Is it coming? Am I getting it? I see the little where it got tangled at. I'm trying to pull it through from there. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Did I get it? Nope, I didn't get it. I thought I got it. See, it's right here in that little center. Voila, I think I got it. I got it. I think I got it. Unsecure this. Nope, I didn't get it. I had it and it went right back. That's when I pulled it down. Nope, hold up. Then I gotta do it softly. I gotta do it separately. Because sometimes what happens when you're pulling the string and you're pulling it too fast, it gets uneven. So when it gets uneven from the pulling from this part from down here, what happens? It loosens up. See, I just got it. So I gotta hold it tight to make sure it goes in evenly. Voila. See? It took my time. I focused, I reorganized myself, I stopped, looked what was going on, figured out the problem, then I proceed. That's how life is. Sometimes you just got to stop and organize. But if you don't give yourself those nuances of moment to breathe, to relax, and look at exactly what's going on, you can't see that what's tangled up in your life. Because sometimes in our life, man, we get into situations and we get tangled up, but then we can't get out of it. And then the reason why you can't get out of it is because you never give yourself a moment to think about what you're going to do in the first place. You just spontaneously jumped up, I'm going to do this. And you already didn't figure out what was available for you at that time. Sometimes what you want to do, the powers that be ain't going to let you do it. And the power that be, you may not even know is working against you. So you really have to ante up on what's accessible to you. And you got to use what's accessible to you. Like right now. There's certain things that's not accessible to me, so I gotta use what's accessible to me to secure success in my clothing brand. You know, I don't have everybody buying and wearing everything my clothes as I want them to, but you know what? I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping. Jay-Z said what? Keep putting out, keep standing up, keep coming out, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm showing y'all right now a glimpse of what it's like to put something together, customize. You know what I mean? So this is gonna take a minute. I hope y'all could just chill out with me for a little while and don't run and leave me. I'm not looking. I'm sorry if I'm not responding to y'all comments. I see people commenting. I can't. Just throw me some fires and some likes. I would appreciate that. You know what I mean? Just put some some hearts. You know what I mean? Say I like what Garo's doing. He's showing us what his day is like. This is what my day is like when y'all put orders in that are custom. I have to sit here behind. You see my sewing machine right there. My sewing machine is a 1929 precision sewing machine from Japan. It's Japan built. That sewing machine is so old, 1929. I have to get it checked out every 2 years. I don't have to go every 6 months to get it checked out. Every 2 years I probably have to go get it, a tune-up. That's what you call it, a tune-up. Every 2 years. Other than that, it's chill. It flows. I mean, it flows. It's a leather. I could do leather. I could do furs. I'll be fabricating the furs. And I have bought that. I got this one from this 1929 machine from. It should be on East 23rd. It used to be this lady. East 23rd between 6 and 7. It was a teller shop. It was a sewing machine shop. An old Spanish lady. Hispanic lady used to own it. I have brought in a singer, 2 singers, but they were electrical singers, contemporary singers. But they kept breaking down on me. So she was telling me, listen, she said, listen, Gara, Instead of me selling you one, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Yo, beautiful, beautiful Hispanic lady. I think she was from Colombia or Cuba, I'm not sure. But she said, this is what I'm gonna do for you. And she store's closed down now, it's gone. It ain't over there no more. It used to be by that hotel, that famous hotel over there across the street on 23rd Street. But anyway, she said, this is what I'm gonna do for you, Gara. I'm gonna give you this sewing machine. Let me have your 2 sewing machines. And I'll fix those and sell those sewing machines. And that's how I make my money back. Yo, I'm telling you, man, the Most High is always with you. You can't see how the Most High is with you. Just take 20 minutes. Just take 20 minutes. You know what I mean? I hope I can do this in 20 minutes, my darn self. But I don't think I'm gonna do it that fast. Cause I got a long way to go, man. So we're gonna be on this show for a minute trying to put this together. But you know what I mean? I just did the first leaf. You know what I mean? I'm clipping the first leaf. See, I'm going smooth. This is like a guitar too, right? I feel like I'm stringing a guitar. I'm playing a guitar in front of y'all. This is music for me though. This is very, 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 for me, it's very meditative. I feel so calm when I'm doing it. It makes me calm. It actually slows down my breathing. Sewing, like crocheting slows down my breathing. It helps you focus.